Welcome to Backbreaking News, episode 315. This is Cookie King 73, and today we're doing part 85 of the hypothetical questions. Wow, this is, a big commitment I made lately, and I'm almost done with it. I didn't stop halfway through. I said I was going to do 100, and I'm sticking with it. So, today's hypothetical question is, would you choose to feel nothing rather than feel pain? As I said before, I feel like the answer for this, I'm already going to answer this question for me, and it's no. Feeling nothing, listen, in my mind means you also can't feel happiness. You can't feel anything. You can't feel any emotional pain, physical pain, and those are very important, more than you think. Happiness and sadness, as I said, it just doesn't make us human. It's important. Just like being able to feel physical pain is just important too. Listen, let's say you got stabbed by something, or bitten by a dangerous animal. You wouldn't feel anything, so you don't know. You need to go to the emergency room. You don't know. Let's say you didn't know it even bit you because you didn't feel him. It's not going to hurt, so you don't know you're going to be slowly dying. That's just sad, you know, in my opinion, and that's the reason why I would even consider this option. I could see some advantages to it, but not enough to make it, not enough to say yes to this. It would be a cool thing to show, but it could also be dangerous not to feel any pain at all. As I said, imagine you got stabbed by something, you would never know. You would be slowly bleeding to death, and you would never know. Or if you can't feel any happiness, that means you can't feel love either. So that means everyone you love would just mean nothing to you. It will be more sad than you realize, and you won't even be knowing you're sad because you emotionally feel blank and nothing. That's how important emotions are to humans. That's how physical pain, emotional pain, and any other pain you could experience is important from a mental and physical standpoint, because it's our body's ways of telling us good or bad stuff is happening, or hey, you're in pain, you need to slow down a little bit, get checked out. That's, if we didn't know, life would be terrible as a human. We would just be emotionless people. We wouldn't care about what happens to each other at all. I feel like the difference between this and that is, like, I get why people would do this, because, oh man, pain does hurt. Both pain hurt a lot. But you want me to tell you what? It's just a part of what makes us human. If you take away what makes you human, are you really a human, or are you just here? Is the question. You want me to tell you what? I think this question should be this question at its core is interesting enough to say, well, maybe, just maybe it's interesting enough to, maybe it's interesting enough, maybe it's just interesting to see how this would work out. Will we still be able to feel like emotional, or are we talking about physical pain? It never specified, but either is going to be terrible. It's just human nature to feel those things, and I don't think we should change it just because we want to. We can't change stuff about ourselves just because we don't like it. And that's why I'm going to say no, and this is where I'm going to end the video. Goodbye!